Only one candidate was elected. You saved the country. Histories will contact you. Epics will repeat your name. You will be remembered as the hero who changed the destiny of a nation. You are the great leader who, by your courage, broke the darkness and restored hope to the hearts of those who believe in you. You will be remembered forever as an unbreakable emblem of liberty and grandeur because you were the chosen one who changed the course of history. That is why you must ride 77 in the forms, proving your victory to everyone. Now, with this victory, a new era begins. Your daily life's intricate weaving seems seamless. You've gotten used to a steady rhythm. This equilibrium, however, breaks down at a single, irreversible point. The world you thought you knew has layers of complexity, and an invisible river is pulling you into an unexpected conflict. Without warning, your identity becomes a focal point in a narrative fueled by high stakes and unknown powers. Decisions that were once routine now have serious implications. You are on the approach of entering a new universe where every action has significance and repercussions. Hidden forces lie under the surface, silent and calculated. These adversaries are not incidental disruptors, but willful creators of disturbance. Their purpose is more than just to interfere. It is to sow doubt in the core of your being, to destroy your confidence and restrict your abilities. They thoroughly examined your strengths and shortcomings from a distance. Their goal is to gradually and methodically demolish your essential identity. However, they do not see the unshakable power inside you, the tenacity and brilliance that can withstand even their most complicated designs. In the midst of an unseen battle, allies emerge with not just legal skills, but also a strong devotion to the truth. These defenders, filled with a strong sense of purpose, possess the tools required to expose dishonesty and protect what is rightfully theirs. Their presence suggests that you aren't alone. Every awful sensation you had, every moment of fear that seemed to erupt out of nowhere, served a purpose. They are the whispers of your intuition, a force much greater than instinct that encourages you to remain vigilant and aware. Your inner direction is more than a gentle nudge. It is a compass made of clarity and connection, leading you across new land. Trust its information. It is your closest buddy. While the adversary operates secretly, your awareness is the light that shines through the darkness. Every action you make becomes a watershed point in a larger drama, one geared toward justice and closure. Regardless matter how daunting the endeavor, you are held together by an invisible river of strength, a protective barrier that cannot be breached by external threats. This invisible barrier exists in the same way that the air around you does, an energy shield based on purpose, faith, and the desire to persevere. Now is the moment to completely acknowledge and declare this truth. Declare your unwavering will to conquer the obstacles set before you. In doing so, you send a significant message. No amount of misinformation or confusion will change your direction. This is more than simply a war for the present. It's a reclaiming of your destiny, and you're sure to win. The opposition you face is great, but your inner strength and the forces aligned behind you are much more powerful. This is a tipping moment, a chance to rise with unwavering resolve and claim the land that is rightfully yours. Though the conflict is hidden from view, the triumph will be clear. The layers of deception will break. Those who seek to interrupt your vacation will suffer inevitable consequences for their conduct. Declare your stance. Recognize the strength surrounding you and declare that no force can alter your direction. If you feel an abundance of divine love in your heart, this lovely present will touch not just your life, but the lives of many others. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand plan via this platform, and your generosity will provide fruit for our prayers. Act now. Sharing your blessings will bring honor to God's kingdom. In God's loving hands, you were designed to do much greater things. May God bless you. This struggle is not an accident. It was methodically intended to stymie your progress and suppress the potential that makes you special. Those who work in the shadows have investigated your essence, analyzing every strength and flaw. They feel your intelligence and the motivation that drives you, which makes them uncomfortable. Their activities are concentrated and intentional, trying to silence the truth you embody. However, their efforts are certain to fail. The forces that support you are greater than their plans, and your battle has a feeling of purpose that extends beyond self-preservation. Their tactics are sophisticated, with the purpose of undermining your confidence, manipulating the facts, and changing the narrative to use against you. Lies are spoken to trap you, to cast doubt on your honesty and accomplishments. Their web of deceit, however, is no match for your unyielding will. This conflict is more than just an assault on your identity. It is an attempt to divert your attention from a future full of opportunities and happiness. Their goal is to underestimate the strength of your resistance and the subtle forces acting in your favor. They do not grasp the spiritual thread that flows through your existence. Each struggle, each hardship, has served a larger purpose in shaping you into a vessel for something much greater. Unseen allies armed with information, truth, and a strong sense of justice are working tirelessly to dismantle the deceptions perpetuated against you. They are uncovering the truth, which is hidden under layers of deceit, and dismantling false narratives intended to do harm. The foundations of deception are weakening. Those who sought to discredit you will face accountability. This time is about healing rather than punishment. The truth cannot be silenced. Every fabrication and attempt to alter your story is being uncovered. Though the whole picture may not yet be seen, the pieces are fitting into place, ensuring that what was intended to harm will ultimately serve to strengthen and raise you. This is a trip of refinement, not calamity, intended to fortify your spirit for the challenges ahead. Throughout this conflict, the anguish of betrayal might be the most hardest to endure. It hurts deeply because it emanates from places where trust formerly existed. Someone you held close, who knew your flaws, contributed to the hardships you are presently experiencing. This is hardly a random betrayal. It's a deliberate conduct intended to weaken your base. However, even this information is worthwhile. It is a mirror that reflects not your defects, but their objectives. Even intense suffering is an opportunity for transformation. It emphasizes the need of judgment, reminding you that not everyone who supports you has the finest intentions. Those who sought to dim your light merely highlighted its full brilliance. They meant to bring you down, but instead helped you thrive. The path ahead may get narrower, but it is more pure. Those that remain are truly tied to your goal, creating a circle built on truth and unwavering dedication. This leaves you feeling energized rather than exhausted, prepared to accept a future shaped by the lessons learned through difficulty. What seems to be betrayal is really a fundamental transition, a restructuring of relationships and circumstances to align with a larger goal. The timing of this finding is not coincidental. It unfolds now to shield you from more disruption that may have happened later. While it may seem to be a step back, it is really a redirection towards something far better. This chapter is distinguished not by the anguish it causes, but by the power and understanding you receive as a result. The agony was never intended to defeat you. It is a furnace for hardening your resolve, testing your endurance, and honing your growth potential. Forgiveness here is a liberation, not a respite from the past, but a release of your spirit from the grip of bitterness. It's about embracing your power and opting to fly above. Let go of betrayal is not a sign of weakness, but rather a step toward regeneration. By letting go of the weight of what was done, you clear the way for recovery, meaningful growth, and genuine connections to help you on your journey. This is your proclamation to break free from the restrictions of others' actions and walk with clarity and purpose. Every choice to go forward, to conquer whatever has previously held you back, exudes power. Every challenge you've faced, every moment you've suffered, has been a deliberate part of your journey, pointing you in the direction of fulfillment and significance. There was nothing left to chance. Even the difficulties are part of a broader plan to prepare you for the plenty that lies ahead. What seems to be anarchy is really a rebuilding process, a planned destruction of what no longer serves in order to create space for what does. The universe's delicate equilibrium guarantees that no action goes unanswered, and those who want to harm you will face the inevitable repercussions of their acts. Deception will be dispelled, and the truth will emerge unshaken. Justice is more than simply vindication. It is the restoration of everything that was taken or diminished. What was lost will emerge in new and better forms, and what was damaged will be healed by the silent strength of people who really seek advancement and understanding. Alliances arise that go beyond the fleeting and shallow ties of the past. These are the long-lasting partnerships built by a shared objective and purpose. This is not only a time for personal recovery, it's the foundation for something larger. A meeting of minds and hearts, motivated by resilience and ambition, has the power to transform them. The range of options. Forging a path where excellence becomes a reality rather than just an ideal. The difficulties you face now are bridges that will lead to a happy future. This task is to cut through the clutter, clear out any confusion, and disclose the truth about what is most important. It is building the character and resilience necessary to embrace the enormity of the rewards that await. Every failure carries the potential for a breakthrough. Each problem serves as a learning opportunity that propels you forward. What formerly seems insurmountable will ultimately give way to a view rich with new chances, connections, and inconceivable possibilities. This journey is shaping you, preparing you to step into a destiny much beyond anything you could have dreamed. What was meant to harm will instead serve to elevate, propelling you into an amazing future, waiting just beyond the storm. This is not merely a struggle for justice. It is a watershed moment on your path to fulfilling your greater purpose. Obstacles, setbacks, and periods of uncertainty do not occur at random. They are essential parts of a bigger design. Each pause indicates 1 minute of preparation. Each closed door clears the way for something larger to enter. The order of events is deliberate, designed to provide the framework for something remarkable. This is the time to stand firm, express your readiness for the opportunities ahead, and embrace the change that is unfolding. What you've been waiting for is finally here, and it far exceeds your expectations. Dear brothers and sisters, may God's peace be upon you today. I am here to remind you of a basic reality. Our existence is founded on God's divine purpose and is not influenced by earthly concerns. According to the Bible, whatever done with faith will be repaid to God with tremendous blessings. Luke 638. Just like that, great oak tree, our roots are deeply anchored in God's universal truth. His might protects every step and posture we take. You now have the opportunity to be a part of that gift. A watershed moment happens, resulting in a vital link. Someone of insight and influence enters your life not by chance, but via purposeful alignment. This ally is more than simply a helper. It is a potent force that will hasten your progress and open up previously unseen doors. Their look indicates the good forces that work for you. Recognizing your strength, skill, and unwavering attitude, people will recognize the genius that others have attempted to conceal, and they will rally around you and supply resources. They will help you through these hurdles and into new areas of possibility. This is about more than just resolving the present conflict. It's about entering a world where success, riches, and happiness coexist. This new ally acts as both a guide and a reminder, showing your power and the value you bring to whatever site you visit with their help. Doors that seem to be solidly closed will swing open, revealing new networks. Their presence is unequivocal evidence that the alignment is working in your favor, affirming that you are on the threshold of something extraordinary and meaningful. The shift is not limited to external triumphs. This is the moment to let go of the limits and uncertainties that previously held you back. The challenges you've experienced have shaped you into someone who is more resilient, brave, and conscious of your own abilities. Even while the challenges were difficult, they acted as catalysts for refinement. Strengthening your ability to rise above and flourish implies that the person you are now is no longer shackled by fear or the weights of the past. Instead, you come out as someone who completely accepts their authority. The path ahead is not just one of survival, but of progress. The internal changes you've gone through have prepared you to live a life of clarity, purpose, and freedom. The burden of deceit, uncertainty, and attempts to undermine you is no longer yours to carry. This is a rising phase in which you embody a version of yourself that is unstoppable, brilliant, and perfectly aligned with your destiny. The current positions provide more than just opportunity. They are invitations to fully embrace the life you were always meant to live. The success you are pursuing is more than just conquering arguments or silencing opposition. It is about regaining the power you have always had. This chapter is decided by how you heal from your experiences, not what you went through. Every challenge has forged you into a stronger, more focused version of yourself. What seemed to be insurmountable problems have now become stepping stones to an exciting future. The long-awaited breakthrough is now a reality. It's already happening, and it's changing your life in ways you never expected. This is the moment when previously hidden paths emerge, offering opportunities that match to the highest form of your destiny. When the weight of uncertainty is at its heaviest and the route seems most murky, a guiding force will emerge at the precise moment it is needed. Someone with the expertise, resources, and influence to assist you will appear. This is no coincidence. It represents the execution of a wider plan. This ally will reflect the strength and value you bring to recognizing your own worth, even if others attempt to hide it with their unwavering belief and support. You'll discover new opportunities and connections, driving you to previously unfathomable heights. They're more than simply partners on this journey. They serve as a catalyst for continuing transformation. Consider a lighthouse standing firm amid a turbulent sea. Its bright brilliance penetrates through the deepest darkness, safely leading stray ships to port. That lighthouse portrays you as a beacon of divine purpose, shining through every hardship, storm, every moment that tried to dim your light. You were not placed here by chance. You were chosen to lead the path not just for yourself, but also for others who look to you for hope and inspiration. The storms were not meant to damage you. They were created to hone your brilliance, cement your purpose, and prepare you for the extraordinary season that awaits. This victory signifies more than simply the end of a war or a difficult chapter. It's the beginning act of something much bigger. It brings in a season of plentiful growth and happiness. The battles you fought not only strengthened you, but also prepared you to grab opportunities that precisely coincide with your objective. What is ahead is not limited by human imagination, but rather by divine intervention, which ensures that every detail serves a bigger purpose. A new ally has entered your story, a person best positioned to help you achieve the heights you've always dreamed. Whenever possible, they are not here by coincidence, but by divine appointment, a component of a broader design that has been developing throughout. Through them, doors that you never imagined would open, welcome you into sectors that honor your profession and expand your reach. This ally will provide guidance and resources, but most importantly, they will accept you for who you are. They will understand your goal, the potential that others have overlooked, and the radiance that will not fade. These aren't just progressive motions. They are assumptions about your identity and what you are ready to claim. Each stride conveys a message to the earth and the universe. You are prepared, deserving, and destined for success ahead. The present partnerships are not transactional. They're evolving. They are connections that align with the highest expression of your purpose and provide the fulfillment you have always craved. As you begin the season of abundance, it is critical to recognize that your journey has never been only about you. You are a part of something far bigger, a gorgeous tapestry woven with care and precision. Every hardship, delay, and seemingly insurmountable obstacle has been weaved into that tapestry, creating a picture much more beautiful and complex than you could have dreamed. The advantages you're about to get are more than merely rewards for your efforts. They are instruments for taking the next step toward your objective. What seemed to be obstacles were really learning experiences that prepared you for this moment. The locked doors acted as redirections, ensuring that you were directed to the proper opportunity at the correct moment. Relationships that ended were not losses, but rather necessary pruning to create way for relationships that align with your purpose and goals. Patience, effort, and tears were all worthwhile. They have instilled in you the fortitude to seize every chance and the resolve to never accept less than you deserve. Your friend will not only walk with you, but will also boost the impact of your acts via their influence and inspiration. You will be promoted into positions where your abilities are recognized. Your thoughts are valued, and your goals are supported. They are a representation of the divine favor that has always been with you, a reminder that you are never alone in your mission. Their presence in your life symbolizes the alignment that is going place behind the scenes, a celestial dance that is bringing everything into its correct position. Now is the time to fully express your power, to ensure that you are entering a future designed just to you. This isn't simply a win. It is a turning point, a watershed moment in which yesterday's challenges become the foundation for tomorrow's successes. Your destiny is not a distant hope. It's occurring right now in real time as you accept the whole of who you were meant to be. The truth is coming out, and every attempt to block your progress is unraveling. The light you bring will not be quenched, and the forces that resist you are crumbling under the weight of divine justice. This isn't just about vindication. It is about restoration, restitution of what was taken away, delayed, or refused. What's on the road is greater and more abundant than you could have imagined. This is not a reward. This is your inheritance. Each step forward is an affirmation of liberty. Your previous limits have no place in this season. Faith has replaced the fear that had previously held you back. The truth about who you are and who you belong to has silenced the doubts that had crept into your heart. You're entering a world where nothing is impossible, resources are readily accessible, and the support you deserve is unwavering. Let today be a day to not only commemorate past accomplishments, but also to claim future promises. Allow today to be the moment when you understand that every struggle, pain, and tear was part of a divine plan to prepare you for this season of plenty. The abundance that is coming your way is no coincidence. It's deliberate. It has been waiting for you to come into harmony, to affirm your worth, and to declare your readiness to proclaim it out. You are ready to receive the possibilities, breakthroughs, and blessings that are already coming your way. This is your opportunity to rise, to go boldly into the future that has been intended for you, and to take the life that is really yours. You are not just surviving. You are flourishing. You are not just enduring. You are triumphant. This is your season, your time, your destiny. Step into it with all your heart, knowing that the best is yet to come. It's in front of you, waiting for you to grasp it. Now is the time to share God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube. Feel the benefits of your compassion in your soul, and light up the world with confidence and courage. Be blessed, and let the light of the Lord guide you. As the dust of adversity falls, a clearer picture emerges. Every failure has been an important part of the intricate tapestry being woven in your favor. Your personal growth has prepared you for the advantages that are now within reach. This is your chance to let go of the doubts and fears that have previously held you captive. What lies ahead is more than just accomplishment. It is a complete transformation, a liberation from the constraints of the past, and a courageous embrace of the life you were born to live. Every hindrance, every moment of doubt, was only setting the way for this chapter. The struggles were never meant to ruin you, but to polish you so that you could fully appreciate the magnitude of what is ahead. With each step you take, the future grows brighter and more abundant than you ever dreamed. You're expressing your position and taking opportunities that were always yours. This is your tipping point. It's time to get up, go on, and live the life you've always wanted.